Hi class, good day. It's been a long time. This time, we are going to find the equation of a quadratic function. Now, how are we going to find the equation of a quadratic function? Given the table of values? How about given the graph? Or given the zeros? So be with me today because we are going to discuss on how to find the equation of a quadratic function. Let's go! Every quadratic function has a related quadratic equation. We can determine the quadratic equation of a quadratic function using its table of values, from its graph, and given roots. Consider the following table of values of a quadratic function. Let's have this table of values. We need at least 3 ordered pairs to determine the quadratic equation of a quadratic function. So it's better if we choose the ordered pair with small numbers. So we have first 0, negative 3. So this will be our equation number 1 using the ordered pair 0, negative 3. We are going to use the general form of a quadratic equation. We have y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Here we are going to substitute 0 to all x and negative 3 to y. So we have negative 3 equals a times 0 raised to the power of 2 plus b times 0 plus c. Negative 3 equals a times 0 plus b times 0 is 0b plus c. So negative 3 equals a times 0 is 0 plus 0 plus c. Negative 3 equals c. So our first equation is negative 3 equals c, and we have now the value of c, which is negative 3. So let's proceed. Let's choose another ordered pair. So we have negative 1, negative 1. That's for our equation number 2. The same process, class. We're gonna use the general form of a quadratic equation, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Then we substitute. So we have negative 1 equals a times negative 1 squared plus b times negative 1 plus c. Negative 1 equals a times positive 1 minus b plus c. Negative 1 equals a times 1 is a minus b plus c. So this is our equation 2. Now it's time for our equation 3 using the third ordered pair. We have 1, negative 1. Equation 3. So we write the ordered pair that we are going to use. 1, negative 1. So the same process, class. I'm gonna use the general form of the quadratic equation. Then we substitute the values of the ordered pairs, the value of x and y. So we have negative 1 equals a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. Then simplify. Negative 1 equals a plus b plus c is our equation 3. Since c is equal to negative 3, we substitute it in equations 2 and 3. So we are going to write here equation 2 and equation 3. We are going to substitute the value of c, which is negative 3. So we have for equation 2, negative 1 equals a minus b plus c. Equation 3, we have negative 1 equals a plus b plus c. Then we substitute c, which is negative 3. So equation 2 will become negative 1 equals a minus b plus negative 3. Positive times negative is negative, so it's negative 3. So minus 3. For equation 3, it will become negative 1 equals a plus b minus 3. This time, we are going to find out the value of b using the elimination method. So we write equation 2, we're gonna subtract, then equation 3. We chose subtraction in order to get the value of b, in order to cancel a. Negative 1 minus negative 1 is 0. Cancel a. Negative b minus b is negative 2b, then cancel negative 3. Negative 2b equals 0. Divide both by negative 2. b is equal to 0 divided by negative 2 is 0. So we have now the values of c, which is negative 3, and b, which is 0. Now it's time to look for the value of a. So we are going to choose either of these two equations. By the way, parihara ni silang answer. So mamili tag isa nila. So we choose equation number 2. So b is equal to 0 and c is equal to negative 3. This is for a. We choose equation 2. We have negative 1 equals a minus b plus c. So we substitute the value of b and c. Negative 1 equals a minus 0 minus 3. Negative 1 equals a minus 3 transpose negative 3, it will become positive 3. So negative 1 plus 3 equals a. So we have negative 1 plus 3 is 2. So a is equal to 2. I repeat, a is equal to 2. Now it's time to look for the quadratic equation. Finally, so we have the values of a, which is 2, b, which is 0, and c, which is negative 3. So we are going to substitute these values to the general form of the quadratic equation, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So we have y equals 2x squared plus 0x minus 3. So y equals 2x squared minus 3. So this is now the quadratic equation of the given function, given the table of values. Get it, class? How to find the equation given the graph? Look at the graph and write down the ordered pairs. Then proceed to the same process of solving done in the previous lesson, which is about finding the quadratic equation of quadratic function given the table of values. For example, look at this graph. Consider the points negative 1, 2, 0, 2, and 1, 4 on this graph. Substitute the values of x and y in the equation y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So these are the points coming from the graph earlier. So we start off with equation 1 using the first ordered pair, negative 1, 2. Just simply substitute this to the equation, the general form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So we have 2 equals a times negative 1 squared plus b times negative 1 plus c. 2 equals a times positive 1 minus b plus c. 2 equals a times 1 is a, then minus b plus c. So this is our equation number 1. For equation 2, we are going to use 0, 2. The same process. We write the general form of the quadratic equation. So we substitute 0 and 2. Equation 2 is 2 equals c. Now we have the value of c, which is 2. Now for equation 3. Using 1, 4. So the same process, class. Equation 3 is 4 equals a plus b plus c. Now, using equations 1 and 3, let's find the value of b. So we have c, which is equal to 2. Equation 1, we have 2 equals a minus b plus c. Equation 3, we have 4 equals a plus b plus c. Now, since c is equal to 2, we are going to substitute 2 to c on these two equations. So we have for equation 1, 2 equals a minus b plus 2. For equation 3, we have 4 equals a plus b plus 2. Now, using elimination method, let's find the value of b. Now, let's subtract in order to cancel a. 2 minus 4 is negative 2, cancel a. Negative b minus b is negative 2b. 2 minus 2 is 0. So, negative 2 equals negative 2b. Divide both by negative 2. Cancel. b equals negative 2 divided by negative 2 is positive 1. So, b equals 1. Now, it's time to look for a. So we have b, which is equal to 1, and c is equal to 2. So let's choose between equation 1 and equation 3. Let's have equation 1. Let's use equation 1. So equation 1 is 2 equals a minus b plus c. Now it's time to substitute the value of b and c. So we have 2 equals a minus 1 plus 2. 2 equals a, negative 1 plus 2 is positive 1, transpose. So 2 minus 1 equals a. 2 minus 1 is 1, so a is equal to 1. Since we already have the value of a, b, and c, a equals 1, b equals 1, and c equals 2. Now it's time to find the equation. So we're going to use the general form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. All we have to do is to substitute the value of a, b, and c. So we have 1 times x squared plus 1 times x plus 2. Y equals 1 times x squared is x squared. 1 times x is x, then plus 2. So the equation of the given function, given the graph, is y equals x squared plus x plus 2. Get it? How to find the equation given the zeros? Example, let's find the equation of the quadratic function given the zeros assuming that a equals 1. So we have negative 1 and positive 7. So all we have to do is to substitute the zeros in the equation y equals the quantity of x minus m times the quantity of x minus n, where negative 1 is m and 7 is n. So let's substitute. So we have y equals the quantity of x minus negative 1 times the quantity of x minus 7. So y equals x, negative times negative is positive, then x minus 7. Now let's apply the FOIL method. First terms, x times x plus the outer term, x times negative 7 plus the inner terms, 1 times x, and then the last terms plus 1 times negative 7. Simplify. X times x is x squared. X times negative 7 is negative 7x. 1 times x is x, and 1 times negative 7 is negative 7. Y equals x squared. Negative 7 plus x is negative 6x minus 7. So this is now the equation. Get it? This is all for today, class. Thank you and God bless. Advance Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. May God bless us all. Bye.